So you guys sleep all day now?
Huh?
I thought you only guys sleep at 12 p.m. You sleep. I said, I thought you janitors only sleep at 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.
No, we close it, but I gotta come and check and make sure. But you good, okay?
Okay, because
Cause
sometimes,
I can't force you out.
they try to do that. I'm a transsexual.
Oh no, I'm not one of those, man.
Oh.
You gotta use the bathroom. Gotta use the bathroom. I just come and sleep or whatever. Like I try to mop it to freshen it up, but as long as you in here, I can't mop because I don't want you to slip and fall. So I just swept it up, okay? But you good. I'm not bothering you. All right, have a blessed day.
Me too. As soon as I was coming in, there's a black American man that said, call the cops, call the cops. So they used their passive aggressiveness. They said they can only sue around 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. So they use their passive aggressiveness and transsexual, and they try to scare me when I'm using the bathroom. I don't know what kind of extortion that is. During Cuomo, they locked up the bathroom for 4 years. They said because of COVID between 2020 and 2024. Cuomo was the governor then. I used to criticize him a lot. And they locked up the bathroom so because of COVID. And I have diarrhea. And the guy led me to his house in the Bronx and raped me, punched me, said he wanted to get married out of it. I'm a spectrum man, I can't just marry anybody. Because my mother's daughter's frame maintenance on my mother and killed her in 2015. So I was trying to sue Bellevue Hospital, the city hospital for money. And I was being abusive. So I took anti-diarrhea pills and I used the bathroom. And they always cause a, a big stink, a big, always try to humiliate me until I can't use the bathroom. I cannot get a privacy. Yeah. After coming to the bathroom, they put their security at the entrance of the gate to where you pay your money. The supervisor went white. Usually the supervisor is only there when there's problem. So I've been in this neighborhood for a few hours now. So they try to create problems. So, bully me over, making me feel unwanted, disregard my privacy. And they used to do that before I used to file complaints. So they said they brought a new rule. The janitors can only come in between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to come. But they reduced the bathroom hours. It used to be left open 24 hours before. Now they reduced it to just 7 p.m., 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Yeah, because before that's the excuse, they used to call the police on me all the time. So they want to sweep, they want to sweep. As soon as I come to the bathroom, they call the police on, so they want to sweep. That was in the past after they killed my mother in 2015. Around that time, they used to bother me so much. Call the police on me as soon as I can. Use all this court hiding under the color of law to strip someone of their rights. So they just make up any excuse to call the police on me. So I was calling their, was it 611? 511. That was the complaint line. And finally they said they were going to improve their service. So now they reduced their hours. So someone with diarrhea, they shortened the hours from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That's when time I can use the bathroom. And even between that time, they still find ways to mistakenly harass me and tell me I'm not a real woman, and I tell them the law says even I as a Nigerian transsexual can use the women's bathroom. So they just try to cause drama anywhere now, 24/7. So this is the way they make people feel unwanted. So a lot of people commit suicide after they abuse them like this. So since my mother's been dead, she was also trying to get help in this city. She was being abused everywhere as a Nigerian woman, and they wouldn't help her. Then our own daughters who were born here, friend mentor and so on, they were just trying to exploit the city for money. I got her killed in the Bellevue hospital because my mother was so angry. My mother didn't want to be locked up in a psychiatric hospital because my mother works as a nursing assistant also. So she knows the law. You can't lock somebody up in a mental ward, even though they're not crazy. But because my mother doesn't speak American English, the doctors joined in with her daughters that were born here in America and they speak American English. And they all framed my mother up as crazy. I was the only one trying to save my mother. And they also locked me up in the psychiatric hospital in 2019. So this city is a mess. They're abusing immigrants, locking us up in the mental ward. Any little thing. So they say my mother died angry in 2015. I've been trying to get a lawyer now for 10 years. I recorded my mother telling me her daughters were bothering her, trying to kill her. None of the lawyers would take my case. So the mayor now, Eric Adams, is Black American, said they're going to continue to lock up people that are homeless. So they want that. Even their governor said they want that. It's just like a xenophobia, discrimination against me as a Nigerian. They make sure they're aware. They're aware my mother reached out to all this, a lot of politicians here in New York before she was finally killed in 2015. And they are aware because I always tell people to help me reach out to this politician. I reach out to them also. So instead of helping me, they are sabotaging me. So they want that is going to continue calling people crazy when they're not crazy. They're encouraging that kind of climate. So they try to get me to defecate to my parents. That's one of the ways they can frame me up as crazy because treating me very often. They'll pretend like they want to soup. Only when I come into the bathroom, that's when they want to soup and clean. So they want to freshen it up. And they've been mocking me, denying me bathroom access. They said traditionally they make fun of Africans in the society. Say we don't know how to take a shower or whatever. They call us booty scratchers. So this is the South Ferry, Whitehall Street, they call this place, near the Wall Street. And so traditionally they've always been racist towards blacks. They don't want blacks in this neighborhood. So now they focus on me as a Nigerian. They allow the black Americans here now, after slavery ended. But me as a Nigerian, I'm the only one not welcome. So that's what's going on.